and we started working on our own claim. I lost poor Jed to a cave-in a long time ago, so now I work in the mines on my own. Some people say we're a dying breed, prospectors. It being 1907, I don't know about the others, but I feel as big as a field. That's enough about me. Y'all ain't come here to hear my story, though it's a darn good one. Y'all came here to hear the story of Wildcat Peter Brown, a gal after my own heart, and I got elected to tell you. I guess this is as good as any place to start. The Golden Garter Saloon in the town of Gunslinger Gulch. It being 1907, as I said, and civilization was creeping up on us like a silent hunter on a jackrabbit. People out here in this territory like things simple. You know, real peaceful and quiet life.
5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm the hostess here at the Golden Garter. Now, Cluv, have the lady down. Thank you, boys. My gals and I receive you thugs have a good time. So drink up, play a little poker, and if you need anything, ask one of my ladies. Corey is our pretty piano player.
If you like it here, you can tip me with one of these.
Nasty habit. Get rid of it. Blossom has the highest kicks this side of Mississippi. She's trying, folks. Zelda and Dimple are the best barmaids in this territory.
I make a whiskey sour that'll curl your toes up to your ankles. I'm a secret.
Now, Zelda, if you tell them what it is, it won't be a secret now, will it?
My lemonade's sweet, but not too sweet, just like me.
And Cora, tickle those ivories. Blossom, Zelda, Dimple, set up some more drinks. So, how's the poker game going, boys?
Just fine, Sassy. Just fine.
Can I get you anything?
Well, a heap and help and a good luck would be nice.
Mr. Brown's in a little slump at the moment. That's all.
Don't you worry, Jeremiah. They say luck is a lady, and a lady can be fickle. She might decide to come around to your side of the table before the game's over.
Well, that might be true if you have the money to keep on playing. The thing is, I'm running a mite short.
That's no problem. I'll be glad to take your IOU.
No! My daughter Katie's gonna skin me alive as 'tis for losing the money I brought to town to get supplies with.
But if your luck changes and you win it all back, she'll never know, will she?
Well...
Don't you do it, Jeremiah. You'll be sorry. Poker cards are the devil's playthings.
Why, you sound just like my late wife Elvira. God rest her soul.
Now, Sookie Dark, I'll thank you not to annoy my customers. Jeremiah and Thomas are simply enjoying a friendly little game of chance.
Except the odds are stacked in your favor. Ain't they, Mr. Tremaine? A wealthy lord like you up against a dirt poor man like Jeremiah?
Well, my situation is temporary, Sookie. One day soon, Katie and me are gonna strike oil, and then we'll be rolling in money.
I sure hope you're right, Jeremiah. Lord knows you drilled so many holes in your property, it looks like a prairie dog farm.
And a prairie dog farm is about all that piece of land is worth. I don't know why you won't give in and sell it to me. I've offered you 10 times its value.
If it's so worthless, then what do you want it for?
I don't mind telling you, Miss Dark. I don't know the property surrounding Mr. Brown's few acres. If I could acquire them as well, I have a nice parcel of land that I could sell to a cattle rancher, or maybe even a sheep rancher.
Who's gonna invest that kind of money in these here parts? Gunslinger Gulch is too small to attract that kind of a spender.
Well, you never know, Miss Dark.
That's enough business talk, Sookie. Let's just these gentlemen get on with their game and have a drink.
But
I'm buying.
and I'm tolerable thirsty.
Speaking of your property, I'd be willing to consider that as collateral against your IOU, if you'd like to keep this poker game going.
Hold on a minute. Wait, Kobu?
Collateral. That just means, when you're no, or in your case, your IOU comes due, you can pay it off. But of course, it's not likely it will come to that if you get that big strike you're so sure of.
Well, I sure would like to win back some of the money I lost, but if only that guard lawyer fella wasn't so lucky. I swear, it's like he could see every card in my hand or something.
It's up to you, Mr. Brown. The old fool will give in, and since I can read the hidden markings on the back of his cards with my specially tinted monocle, his land is as good as mine. If you decide to continue this little poker game, I just so happen to have a pad and pencil handy for your IOU.
Well, I guess,
If my pa's worth a gift, he's gonna be in a heap of trouble.
Oh, Lord, it's Katie. I gotta get out of here.
There's an exit to the back alleyway in the room there.
Much obliged. Be seeing you, Mr. Tremaine.
Hold it right there, Pa. When Mr. Dudley at the general store told me he hadn't seen you today, I figured right where you'd be. And I was right. Did you let yourself get drunk and play poker again?
Miss Brown, I have to confess, I invited your father to take part in a friendly little game of cards. The fault is all mine.
It is, huh? Pa is everything but his long johns when he sits down at a table with you. If it's really your fault, why don't you just hand back all the money you took off of Pa?
I don't feel that guilty.
There's no need to get all riled up, Miss Brown. Have a drink on the house.
Thanks for the offer, Miss Del Rio. But I don't drink because it rots the gut. I don't chew because it rots the teeth. And I don't play cards with Tommy Rot talking lawyers because I don't trust him. I only wish I could talk you into seeing the sense of that.
You do me an injustice, Miss Brown. A gal can read me as well as I can read the cards. If only you allowed yourself to get to know me better, you realize just how badly you misjudged me.
Just you listen here, Mr. Tremaine. When I was just a little squirt, I found me a rattle to play with. There was a snake attached to the other end of that. I played with that rattlesnake for over an hour, and it was as friendly as could be. Until I turned my back on it, then it bit me on the ankle. I bit it right back. Can't say where since rattlesnakes don't have ankles. It died. I didn't. I learned me a lesson that day, Mr. Tremaine. Even the lowest snake in the grass can be friendly, as long as it gets what it wants.
Surely you're not calling me a viper, Miss Brown.
Let's just say if you offered me an apple, I'd think long and hard before taking a bite out of it.
Katie, where are your manners?
I guess I lost them over on the table with your poker chips, Pa. Now come on.
There's no need to get all riled up, Miss Brown. I think we're just starting to liven up. Cora, let's have some music. How about a dance, man?
Sorry, Miss Del Rio, but Pa's gonna get himself out to the buckboard and get himself home. Him and me have got some serious talking to do.
But Katie!
It's been my pleasure.
Glad it was somebody's because it sure hasn't been mine.
Katie! Katie, slow down!
Yeah!
Did you get all man Brown's IOU?
No, curse the luck. He was all set to sign until that Wildcat daughter of his barged in. I've got to do something, and quick, before word gets out that this part of territory is going to become a state. When that happens, settlers will pour in, and the price of land will skyrocket. Jeremiah's property plus mine would provide enough acres for a city as big as Boston.
If you pull off a sweet deal like that, you'd be sent to elected mayor.
Or even governor.
And I'd make a great first lady.
Yeah, she's right about one thing. It'll be the first time she was ever a lady. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not about to let a troublemaker like Wildcat Katie Brown stand in my way. It's time we do something about her. Zach!
Here, boss.
Call a job for you. There's a little problem I need you to eliminate. We've got to make some plans. In private.
Use the back room, Thomas. I'll keep an eye on things out here and make sure you're not disturbed.
Good thinking, Sachet. Come on, boys! We're gonna eliminate somebody? Yeah. What eliminate me?
I'm not sure, but I think it means restrain somebody out on a limb.
Get back here!
I tell you, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, come on, man, Dalrymple. You can confide in me.
A newspaper reporter. That'd be like whispering a secret to the entire public shores of the Mississippi River.
Well, if it isn't our illustrious mayor, Otis Dalrymple, and Jasper's most famous newspaper reporter, Scoop Scully. What do you do making our little town, Scoop?
Hi, it's Sunshine. There's a rumor going around that something big is happening in this little town. From what I hear, Thomas T. Tremaine is a violent blair. Gunsinger goes like crazy. I was just asking the mayor, what's the deal? Has Tremaine hit a payload or what?
Not hardly. Here. Why don't you two sit a spell and wait whistles? What'll it be, folks?
Sarsaparilla.
Make that too.
Fun. Thomas was here a minute ago. While you're relaxing, I'll see that finds. Then he can tell you himself what his plans are for Gunslinger Gold.
Thanks, Sachet.
Cora!
Now, Miss Scully, I suppose you tell me what makes you think so. Big events about to take place around here.
There's something in the air. I can smell it. Can't you smell it?
I can smell a couple of cowhands. They get pretty rough just before they send out bird.
I'm talking about news, Mayor. I can sniff out a store a mile away, and my nose is fairly twitching.
Maybe you got allergies.
Nope, there's something brewing, and I don't mean tea. I take after my pa. He was a great news reporter in his day, representing the last Sentinel. And when they sunk their first oil well in this territory in 1889, I was itching to move west, to be part of the action. Great things are going to be happening out there, Don. I can smell it, he told me. We started making plans to move, and when the strip was open for settlement in 1893, out came Pa, Ma, and me. And I was just 10 years old. Lord, it was exciting to be part of that. And I knew even then that Pa was right. Great things were happening around me. And I decided, right then and there, I'm going to do what Pa did. Record what's happening around me for posterity. I spent many years developing this note for news, and I know there's a story out there.
Here you go, folks.
Thanks, Cora.
I'm touching me here, Dr. Cole.
So tell me, Mayor, what do you know about this Tremaine fella?
Thomas, he's a lawyer. So naturally, he's as honest as the day is long. Here he comes now. Alberta, Thomas T. Tremaine, one of Gunslinger Gulch's most outstanding citizens. Alberta and Thomas, this is Thomas, obviously, but this is Alberta School.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Tremaine.
Likewise. Scully? Scoop Scully?
The same.
I've read your stories in the Jasper Journal. You're a fine writer.
Thanks. I was thinking, my next article might be about you, Mr. Tremaine.
Me? Well, I'd hardly consider myself newsworthy.
Thomas is so modest.
I'll mention that. The word is, you're buying up land like it's filled with gold. Is it filled with gold, Mr. Tremaine? Or oil, maybe?
That's what you believe, Miss Scully? You've been misinformed. I'd just as soon keep it out of the press, but if you must know, I plan on building a bird sanctuary.
What?
Surely you recall my mentioning my plans to you, Sachet. My plans to protect our little feathered friends.
Oh, of course, Thomas. All those little robins and sparrows and buzzards.
I'd rather you didn't make my intentions public as of yet. I wouldn't want my fellow nature lovers getting their hopes up. I'd still have one more tract of land to acquire before my dream to come to pass.
Jeremiah Brown's plight.
Correct, Mayor, but it's only a matter of time till he sells.
I'll certainly honor your wishes, Mr. Tremaine, as long as you promise to tell me the moment you're ready to put your plan in action. It'll make a great human interest story.
You have my word.
For what it's worth.
What was that?
Oh, I was just saying Thomas is so worthy.
Yes. Well, now that you answered all my questions, I think I'll check into the local barn house for a couple of days. Who knows? I might come across another story while I'm here.
Good idea, Scoop. And why don't you write down my plans for improving Gunslinger Gulch over the next few years? Big deal.
Where did you come up with that tale about the birds? That was quick thinking.
I'm a lawyer, Sashay. We have to think fast on our feet. I don't like the idea of our birds snooping around. I sent my boys out to Jeremiah's cabin on a little errand. When they're through with them, the old coot will be happy to sell to me. And hopefully my scheme can be set into motion before Scoop Scully gets wind of my true intentions.
Thomas, you're so bad.
That Thomas T. Tremaine had a heart of stone, and Sashay Del Rio was much softer. If Katie and her mom were going to stand a chance against them, they needed a strong ally on their side. Luckily for them, help was on their way. Katie's old flame oil rigger, Big Bob Kelly, was back in town. The news of his return got around real quick, because the first people he ran into on the street were Penelope Perkins and Sadie Cole. Both are terrible gossips. And gossips always come in pairs, you know. They jumped on Big Bob like ducks on a June bug. Well, see for yourself. Hi, Big Bob. Good to see you back in town.
Good to see you too, Sookie.
Land of Goshen, look, Pernilla. Is that who I think it is?
My goodness, it looks like.
It is Big Bob Kelly.
I wonder if Katie Brown knows he's back.
When he left town because of Katie, I thought he'd never come back.
I told you he would.
Some say he never pined away out of love to her.
Someone didn't say it. I said it.
I knew I heard it from a reliable source. Must be true. Whatever could he be doing back in Gunslinger Gulch?
There's only one way to find out.
Let's ask him.
Well, if it's not Big Bob Kelly.
Oh, howdy, Miss Perkins.
That's a mighty fine outfit you've got on.
Oh, thank you, Miss Polk.
It appears you've been successful wherever you've been.
I guess you could say that. I've been working some rigs over in Texas. We hit some gushers.
How nice. It sounds like you made lots and lots of money. Maybe even enough to support what?
Maybe.
Seen Katie Brown since you got back?
Wildcat Katie? No.
I bet she'd love to see you. Just the other day I heard her mention whatever happened to Big Bob Kelly.
Did you now?
She sure did. I was there. I heard it too.
I always said you two have the sharpest warriors in all Gunslinger Gulch. So tell me, our Katie and the Club getting by?
Not good. Not good.
It's a sad situation.
What is it? She's not sick, is she? Or hurt?
No, nothing like that.
It's the Browns' financial circumstances that are not helping.
They still on their land?
Yes, but we heard that Thomas T. Tremaine has been pressuring Jeremiah to sell.
And they're going to have to.
They don't strike oil soon.
I see. I reckon I might just take a little ride out their place and see how they're doing myself. Thank you for the information, ladies.
Anytime.
Tell them we send our regards.
And now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh my, ain't he a handsome man?
About the best looking fellow in these parts, I'd say. He and Katie Brown will make a perfect couple.
Anybody can tell that Big Bob is crazy in love with her.
And she's just as smitten with him, except she's too ordinary to admit it.
Pernilla, ain't that circuit rider preacher due back in town any day now?
I believe he is, baby.
Be an awful good time
I'll take care of it. You hurry on.
All right. You stoke the stove, and there'll be meat on the table in a jiffy.
Woo! Katie's a sweet gal, but she sure can be bossy. I guess I shouldn't complain. She's taken real good care of me since her ma passed away. I just gotta strike oil soon to prove to her I ain't no loser. It's around here somewhere. I know it. Heck, I can practically smell it. Now, what in tarnation? Who is it? Who's out there?
We are the spirits of the earth and the sky who haunt this land. Oh.
No man want to dig in us!
Why, old man, take machinery and leave here.
Over my dead body!
Well, feel it, sis.
What? Wait a minute. Your spirits? What are you doing to a real box?
We strike for the rain. Don't mess with the elements, old man.
What time we have Jesus blessing, old man?
They birds playing blend me like a pancake. Help! Help!
What's going on here? Hey, polecats, get away from that cabin.
Let's get out of here.
Jeremiah, you all right?
Well, Big Bob, your side is all right.
Watch it, Jeremiah.
Well, I think they all moosed on out of here. Thanks, Big Bob. You done saved my hide.
Hey, who were those men?
Well, they said they was the spirits of the earth and sky. I don't know. They said they wanted me off my land.
It sounds mighty suspicious to me.
Yeah, me too. And that there fella in the window didn't look like no spirit to me. In fact, he actually looked kind of familiar. Darn, if only I could have seen him up close.
Bob, what's all the shooting? Oh,
Hi, Katie. It's been a while.
Bob, was it you making all that racket? You got some
Just
nerve.
hold it a minute there, gal. Big Bob here just might have saved my life. We was attacked by spirits.
Spirit, don't be ridiculous.
He's telling the truth, Katie. These aren't straws that fell out of your broom.
Straws, but what?
We don't think they were shot by real spirits, honey. It appears that someone was playing a prank on us.
Well, it wasn't very funny. You could have been hurt.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. Big Bob here came to my rescue. Since you had the rifle, I had nothing to defend myself with.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll apologize. Thank you for protecting my pop.
I'm just glad I was around, Katie. I think a lot of your pa. And you. You know that.
Huh, that's mighty kind of you, Bob, but I care a lot about my pop, too.
Well, you're a good daughter, Katie. Now, if you two youngins will excuse me, I'll leave you alone to get get caught up.
Pa, where are you going?
To the outhouse. That phony spirit raid was almost too exciting.
Why don't you sit us down?
Oh, well, much obliged.
Where are you taking our chair?
I'm holding it out for you to sit on. Gentlemen do that for ladies. I learned me some manners while I was gone.
Going where?
Well, Texas. They got some high society folks in the cities there now. I saw some gents did it for the women folk at a fancy restaurant in Dallas.
Oh. Well, you must have done pretty well for yourself if you could afford these fancy restaurants and all that.
Oh, sure did. Worked in a couple of oil rigs where we hit some rich strikes. That black gold fairly shot out of the ground.
Well, I'm really happy for you, Bob, but if you did that well in Texas and where you did back here,
I came back for something that's pretty important to me.
what could that be?
I think you know.
Bob,
Now, let me just say my piece. I worked it out of my head all the way back here from Texas. I love you, Katie Brown. I guess I loved you ever since I first laid eyes on you. Yeah, you're the only female Wildcat wheeljailers I ever met. You're tough and a fighter. And everybody knows you can be as ornery as a mule, but I like that. It means you're strong. And I admire a woman who can stand up for herself. I think there's a sweet, gentle side of you too, Katie. I can tell there's a lot of love in you for your pa. And I bet there's enough in there to show the right fella too. I sure like to be that fella. Katie, would you consider spending the rest of your life with me?
that's a mighty pretty speech, Bob, but no one's ever said nice things like that to me before. I'm really honored you feel that way. Tell me something, Bob. If you felt that way all along, then why did you up and take off for Texas?
Well, because I couldn't ask you to marry me when I was broke. Texas is where the big money is, so that's where I went. And I did what I set out to do. Got me a decent grub stake. I got enough for us to get started just fine. What do you say, Katie? Will you marry me?
Oh, Bob, I can't! Not right now!
Why not? You love me, don't you?
Yes, I do, but I can't marry you!
Why in tarnation can't you?
For the same reason you couldn't ask me before. Because Pa and I are at rock bottom. This little piece of land is all we've got. I'd never admit it to Pa, but I'm getting it's worthless.
Sadie Polk and Fernella Perkins told me the situation you're in. That Lord fellow Tremaine has been pressuring you to sell.
My stars, what was told God to do? Camp out at the border and wait for you to come in just to attack with the news?
Not quite. But they tracked me down pretty quick. The thing is, Katie, with my dough, we can tell Tremaine to go jump in the ditch.
I wish it was that simple, Bob, but I can't let you do that. It'd be like taking charity or something. You went out and got something to bring to a marriage, Bob. I have to have something to bring too. Just hope you can understand that.
All I want you to bring is yourself. That's plenty for me.
You said I was ornery. And right or wrong, I'm prideful as well. I have to do what I think is best. And I think I'm going to have to say no to your proposal until I've got more to offer you than this worthless piece of land and a ton of debts.
You're the most exasperating woman. Your hard-headed stubbornness is going to drive me away, Katie Brown. When you're alone with your pride, remember what you could have had. This.
Now where's Big Bob off to in such an all-fired hurry?
I don't know, Pa, but if you're ever going to find that oil ring so sure is underneath our feet, please find it soon. Big Bob was fit to be tied when he left Katie Brown's cabin that night. Now he's a real decent fella, but after what Katie said to him, he decided to go into town and get himself a drink. Of course,
couple of you.
Well, we were playing a game of spirits, just like you told us. And old man Brown was getting real jittery. Yeah, so. But then maybe Big Bob Kelly rode up.
Drat! Don't tell me he is back in town!
Bigger and alive. He pulled out his gun and started firing at us. We figured we better hightail it out of there.
Before you let one man scare you off,
Well, I have been feeling kind of under the weather. Heck, boss, that man can shoot the wings off of a fly.
Why do you do that for?
Shut up! Anyways, we figured we better come back here and tell you what happened.
all right. We'll have to deal with Jeremiah a different way, and we'll have to make sure Big Bob Kelly doesn't interfere next time.
I see you boys are back. How'd everything go?
Not well. Big Bob Kelly showed up and spoiled everything.
That's too bad. Oh, boys, you look plumb tuckered out. Have a drink at the bar. On the house.
Oh,
Thanks, Ashley.
Hey, there's that. Get quiet.
Going my way? Katie's better, right?
I give up. What are you supposed to do?
I'll fly. Hey, Big Bob, shut the wing up.
Idiot, come on!
Ow! I'm kidding around. Where's the sense of humor?
What was all that about?
You don't want to know.
I need a drink. Let's have some service.
It's Big Bob.
Seems upset. Have a drink with him. See what you can find out.
Right.
Oh, Sashay, slipping will knock out drugs. I want him out of commission for the rest of the night.
Whatever you say, Thomas.
Evening, Thomas.
Evening, Mayor. Did you get all settled up at the board house?
Sure did. Made down a little off to show me some guns in the Dutch's nightlife.
Well, then you came to the right place. Have a seat.
What can I get you for the bath, though?
Sarsaparilla. I got my image, think about it.
I'll have to say, a reporter needs to keep a clear head.
My usual. No, Boston, can you bring me some poker chips? Would both of you be so interested in a little game of cards?
I'll play a few hands.
Sure, I've always been lucky at poker.
I just want to have a deck on me.
So, she turned you down flat, huh?
Flatter than a horned toad that's been run over by a stagecoach wheel.
How poetic. What a tender heart must be beneath that manly chest.
Oh, used to maybe, before Katie broke it.
Just holler if you need anything else.
Oh, darn.
What's the matter?
I've got my bracelet. It must be under the table.
I'll get it for you. Here you go.
Thanks. Here's to better days.
I'll drink to that.
I fall. You're too lucky, Thomas. Better get on home. I reckon maybe I'll show my supper to a dog by now. I hope so. That woman is the worst cook in the civilized world. I cracked my tooth on one of her dumplings.
See, Otis.
See you later.
Evening, Sue. And when you get back to Jasper, send my regards to me.
So will.
Want to play some more?
I'm good for a hand or two.
How long do you plan on staying in town?
I'll probably head back tomorrow, unless another story keeps me here.
We'll have to wait and see. Long.
Say, it's getting a little hot in here. You look a little fuzzy. Why do you look a little fuzzy?
I think that drink's gone to your head.
You ever notice people always say that? Drink's gone to your head. Nobody ever says your drink's gone to your feet.
Well, I figured I'd find you here, Big Bob.
Jeremiah, hi.
Why, you sound drunker than a skunk. Can't blame you. Katie kind of told me she refused to marry you 'cause we're dead broke. Well, I plan to fix that. I'm gonna win me some money from Thomas Tremaine, even if I gotta put my land on the line to do it. See, Katie loves you, boy, and I gotta give her a chance of happiness, no matter what happens.
Wait, Jeremiah, don't.
Just you sit back down and tell Sashay your troubles.
Mr. Tremaine, I'd like to join you.
Of course, Mr. Brown. Have a seat. Have you met Scoop Scully, the well-known reporter from Jasper? Scoop, Jeremiah Brown.
Howdy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Brown.
Now, Mr. Tremaine, if your offer to take my IOU still stands, I'd like to win me some money.
Of course, Jeremiah. Just write down your amount and signature, and Scoop here can be our witness.
Miss Saloon Girl Lady! Miss Polka, Miss Perkins. Come on in, ladies.
Oh, no. We can never be seen in an establishment like this one.
We have our reputations to consider, but it seems we've run out of that wonderful cough syrup you sell. Would you mind filling this up with some more, please? I'm feeling touch of a cold coming on.
So do I. We better take some right away for medicinal purposes.
I'll be right back, ladies.
The rum-flavored kind.
Look, Prunella, it's Big Bob Kelly and he's with that saloon singer.
They look awfully intimate.
He looks awfully inebriated. And Jeremiah Brown, gambling again.
Poor Katie. A pa who's a hopeless gambler, and a Bo who's a low-down drunken two-timer. I wonder if she knows the sins and depredations they've sunk into.
Well, I don't know. But if she doesn't, I think it's our duty to tell her.
You're right. It's our duty.
We'll drive our buggy by